Welcome back to your posing guide. This is sibling pose number 2, Cuddle Time Part B. Now, this pose is particularly wonderful for little ones who, say between the age of 1 and 3, are really quite adamant that they don't want anything to do with their little baby brother or sister, or they're just young and you really cannot be trusting that they're not going to hurt the baby with a sudden movement, and they might not mean to, they might not want to, but they just don't realize their own strength and they don't realize how gentle they need to be. So we have let our little one fall asleep for his midday rest, but we have transitioned him onto the posing blanket so that we are ready to pose him with the baby once he appears to be deeply dreaming. Now's a really good time to get the white noise app out as well, and this will just really help to keep both of your children settled. Once you're happy that your child is very deeply off, you're just going to put some extra support under their arms, because they will not be able to hold their arms over their chest or hold an arm over your baby without bringing those elbows up. You're just going to put some extra supports under there just to allow those arms to be propped and to stay in place. Every movement that you make is slow, gentle. It's all about taking your time. There is no rush right now. If you rush, you will definitely disturb your little one. So as before in the previous position, in pose number 1, you're going to organize the position of your baby first by rolling your baby onto your hand so that their tummy is face down, arms up to their forehead, and supporting their bottom as you lay them onto your child's chest. Keep it slow, keep it calm. Make sure your hands are warm so there's just no startling involved. In this particular case, normally I would say skin on skin is lovely, but because your little one's asleep, it's actually better for them to have clothing on so that if that temperature difference of your baby going onto their body doesn't actually wake them. It could be enough to do so. So it's just taking another precaution really. To help you with this pose, you'll need your spotter or your partner, whoever it is that's helping you out on the sidelines, just to keep their fingers, keep their hands in place just by giving them a very gentle hold. You're also making sure that that person is there to hold your baby, and always have that hand close by just in case your little one suddenly wakes up and startles, and that would cause your baby to potentially roll off them. So hence the importance of a spotter. Now when you're taking the photograph, try to incorporate the whole hand, so don't chop fingers off, try not to chop a wrist off, don't chop the top of the head off. You really are better to just step back a little bit, get more in your picture, and then crop into it afterwards. And this will also minimize lens distortion too. Now, if you keep fiddling too much, they'll probably startle just like that, at which point you need to pull back a little bit and give them a few moments just to settle off again before you try to continue.